Welcome to Cooking with Andre. We're here at Vor's Custom Cabinets. They've been kind enough to allow us to film in their kitchen again. It's a great place to be. If you need a kitchen, come see these folks. They'll do you a good job. This afternoon, we're actually going to do a bacon-wrapped pork tenderloin. And we're going to cook that in the oven and just kind of sit back and relax. Because this is something very, very simple. Anybody can do it. But when it's done, you just slice and enjoy, okay? Well, the first thing we're doing is really just season it up. And again, like some of the other things we've done, we're gonna keep it real simple. Just salt and pepper. So again, we're gonna use a grinder with a little cracked pepper. If you don't own a pepper grinder, you can buy these at the store with the grinder already attached. Same with salt. And that pepper flavor is much more pronounced when you grind it fresh. And we're going to hit it with a little sea salt. Okay, that's for that. Then we're going to hit them with a little fresh rosemary. Take off those stems. I wish we had a little smell-o-vision. You could smell this fresh rosemary. And if you have the opportunity to use herbs, there's nothing better than fresh. Obviously, if you don't have them, you can use dried, but if you can get a hold of fresh herbs and spices, there's nothing better. And again, just sprinkle that over the top. Okay. Then we're going to take some bacon. And wrap these tenderloins with bacon. What that's going to do is going to add some fat back into it because this is a tenderloin, so there's not a whole lot of fat to it. But as that cooks, you're going to get a lot of flavor. And I'm using a thick cut bacon. There we go. Again, we're not doing anything that's that hard or even time consuming. You could do this in the morning and come home and throw it in the oven, and you're looking at about 35, at the most 40 minutes. And you're going to want that to cook to 145, 150 degrees. Then you're going to let it sit out for about 10 minutes and let those juices all go back to the center. There we go. I think we need some garlic. What do you think, guys? Need a little garlic? Everything's good with garlic. We'll do one with garlic and one without. How's that? All right, we're just gonna chop this garlic up. Again, from start to finish, other than the time in the oven, we're looking at about 10 minutes to actually get this prepared, ready to go in the oven. So again, you could do it in the morning before you left, come back, throw it in the oven, and you're good to go. Because I want that to cook slow, I've got it on for 335 as the temperature. Oh yeah. It's hot. All right, I think we're done. And again, I wish we had smell-o-vision. Oh, if that doesn't look heavenly. Is that what we wanted?
Yes.
I think so. Well, let's see. I put my knives away, but I think I need to grab one out so we can cut that. Now I'm going to create a cardinal sin here. Since we just took this out of the oven, you really shouldn't be cutting it, because what's going to happen, it's going to bleed out. But it should sit for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then that blood will get back, disperse back into it. So when you cut it, you'll get a little juice out, but you won't have it bleed out, okay? And when I say bleed out, it may not be blood, and all your juice will come out. Oh. There's an old song that says, "Heaven must be like this," and I think that's it. Okay, well, thank you for cooking with Andre. Thank you to Vorse Custom Cabinets for allowing us to cook in their kitchen. Thank you for all our guests today. And again, bon appetit. Good, okay?
That's a wrap, as he said. Yep.